Okay. What's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg, and here I am recording more material to store on my hard drive, along with the hundreds of hours of other stuff that I have yet to upload. Playing some more Rimworld here. We're gonna start up a fresh run with a theme. I've got it in mind at this point. What we want to do. As for mod list, it's been trimmed a little bit, but from what I understand of many people that play the game, this is a common issue where you start to just get up to like 300 mods and then you feel constantly like you want to trim it, and then you go to trim it and you just like remove 3 things. So many mods are just good and you just like having them, and it's just like you put up with the bugs and the load times and all that shit just because you like the mods. So I don't know when I'm going to be uploading this in relation to the last recorded playthrough, the Imperium of Mangg, but either way, the loadout is pretty similar to that. I removed all the 40k stuff. I removed a lot of the extra gun stuff, like the gun nut mods it adds, like the FN Scar and the Sig Sauer and, things like that. I removed, I think, all the different alien mods, just because I don't really need Ratkins in my game or anything like that. Rockmen. It's okay, but it's not necessary. I don't get erect over different aliens in my game. But we also then added a few things. We added bad hygiene. So hygiene, toilets, all that sort of stuff is back in effect. Just to make the games more interesting and all that. But, see, that's the thing. Not everyone likes bad hygiene, but there are definitely people that love, like, adding in different aliens and having little rat people around and rock people and crystal people. They like all that shit. So, different strokes. That's the beauty of it. This is a new one I noticed. Geological landforms. It adds all sorts of different, like, map sort of geological situations that can pop up that are fresh. 27 new landforms for the game. So I like that a lot. Clean pathfinding. Basically makes like actual roads that you build throughout your colony more important. They'll actually use them. Hospitality, of course. This lets you build guest rooms and lets you have guests visit, and they can pay you to use your rooms, and you can set up little shops for them to buy from. Realistic rooms rewritten. This makes it so that colonists don't get so pissy if their room's not like massive. Like, it's more realistic room sizes. So that's good. I also added this winter taiga biome. This is like brand new. For like a more boreal forest kind of biome. But we're not even going to go into that, so I don't know why I felt the need to add it. And then there's mods that I see that I definitely removed, but then somehow slipped back in, and I don't want to reload the game, so I guess they're leaving in. Such as this Dryad mod. I definitely didn't want this. But there it is. And I realized why we're not seeing as many magic classes, and that's because I don't have the magic expansion mod that adds like 40 more magic classes. Making it much more likely to see one of them. For this playthrough, we're going to still leave it out with just the regular Rimworld of Magic, so it's sort of uncommon for a character to just have it. And makes you more inclined to actually invest in the magic research so that you can turn colonists into special classes. Yeah, that's about it. So, we're going to do Lost Tribe. I know, it's not very not very special or anything, but I just feel like Oh, I didn't even say what we're doing, I guess. We're going to be doing melee only. There is actually a religious precept that we can follow where we just eschew all ranged weaponry and we only love melee. So that's what we're going to be doing. And so I was thinking, starting out in sort of the tribal world, where you're not bum rushing higher tech and all that, it encourages us to kind of embrace a more melee lifestyle. A little easier than, like, if we start as Crash Landed, you get a Lee Enfield rifle, a Ruger Red Hawk revolver, and then a plasteel knife. So our only melee weapon is a knife. Whereas Lost Tribe, you get the club, an Ikwa, and a knife. Javelins, I don't think technically can be used. I don't think they can be used as melee. But still, we get 3 melee weapons. And we're going to be going up against smaller threats that are more likely to also have melee weapons. So it's just an easier, gentler start for us. We can also do Restless Raid, which is this interesting scenario where we actually start in the middle of a raid. Like, you are actually raiding another tribe or something. I think you could just leave right away, but you start with 7 people. It seems a little overwhelming of a start. So, yeah, Lost Tribe, 5 people. That's what it's going to be. We're going to do... Let's do Randy Random, and we're going to do Adventure Story, which I know is kind of a... it's kind of a lame difficulty, but we have Combat Extended on, and we're doing melee only, so I'm not really prepared for this. So we're taking it easy on the difficulty. Sure. Something like that. Trying to think if I should disable mechanoids or not. Let's not. I mean, let's take on all challengers, I suppose. So the biome, what I was actually thinking of was a volcano. There's a couple different types of volcanoes, depending on what mods you have installed. You might get several different types. Generally, though, volcano is sort of just like a somewhat foresty area, mostly mountainous, and there's just like pits of lava around. Now, there's one area that's part of alpha biomes. This is the one I'm thinking of. Like, it's warm. It's definitely going to be a warmer thing, but it's not like, oh god, we're on fire. There is an area that is like that, and I just don't know where to find it. We're not going to do it, so I'm not going to spend too much time looking. But it's like the pyroclastic conflagration. There it is. Desolate expanse of obsidian and solidified lava with several active calderas bubbling menacingly. A few scraggy trees cling to the most unfertile soil. Permanent heat wave will raise temperatures permanently by 30 degrees Celsius. Acid rain will fall every few quadrums, which might be a welcome respite from the constant volcanic ash if it weren't burning your colonists with acid. Ravenous exotic animals will set your stuff on fire. Fire, fire everywhere. You have been warned. Yeah, we're not going to go there. We're going into just the volcano. And I think I have a slight issue. There's a mod called Faction Control that lets you sort of configure how factions are laid out and things like that. And I removed that, but I think something stuck around, because normally factions are not this numerous and this sort of clustered together. Like you can see, there's a uniformity that is not vanilla. So I guess we might as well go somewhere where there's a cluster of neutral people. I'm thinking here. We could actually go volcano on the sea. That's pretty interesting. Volcano on the sea with a river. That's kind of interesting. Tempted to do that. All right. It's a lot going on. All right. Custom ideologian. We're going to do a fluid one. It means we just pick a single preset or whatever it's called. Let's go with this symbol. That's cool. A single meme, I'm sorry. And it will develop more over time automatically, depending on what sort of actions we take. From what I've heard, though, it actually takes quite a while to develop. So I don't know if we'll ever get beyond it. But we've got Gladiator. Troop glory can only be achieved in hand-to-hand combat. Ranged weapons are for cowards, and using them is shameful. Yeah. Hyper gladiators. Yeah. What is this? Why is this talking about hive queens? I don't know if I like that. Does that actually change anything? I thought that was just minimal effects on gameplay. Oh, this actually... Oh, I always thought this was just the symbol. Like, I didn't think it actually had any effect on... I don't know what I was thinking with that. Because it's not like the symbol of your religion. That's chosen later. So, wow, this actually does... or can change some stuff. Okay. Boy. I mean, most of them are not as serious as that, but, like, Eldritch Cult, definitely. Christmas tree party. Corporate origin. What I'm kind of thinking is, like, the strong shall rule. Like, whoever's the strongest in the tribe is the ruler. So, maybe cult of personality. Gladiator. Crawling way. Okay. The rest is all just sort of baseline stuff. You know, like slavery is wrong and well, slavery is acceptable. That's the baseline. Death is inevitable. You know, one spouse for people. Things like that. This is all baseline. But yeah. All melee weapons are our expertise. We will master their use and defend ourselves from anyone who dares oppose us. Any melee attacks by colonists have a 20% stun chance. And you get all bonuses to weapon handling, melee hit chance, melee dodge chance. This is exactly what we want. Okay, but our relic should not be a crypto pistol. It should be a sword. Like a plasma sword. Venmass. Get this out of here. And a top hat. I don't know how I feel about a top hat. Maybe like a crown or something like that, you know, not Assault armor? Sure. Kingly armor. There we go. Let's get that. Those are our relics. So this is a preference if we wanted to be more specific about what kind of weapons we like and what kind of weapons we dislike. But I mean, we could just do this, but that's what we have. So I don't know what that really does for us. Oh, this would give us just an extra mood buff. Alright, fuck it. I mean, we're already kind of a little challenged, so we might as well double down. Just to help us out a little bit, because we're never touching any ranged weapons. Okay, good. Alright, so at the very least for our starting crew of 5, we're going to actively, like, trim out any shooting skill. They'll all have 0 shooting skill. So beyond that, there isn't like... Oh my god, super soldier. Seems more towards guns, but still, I mean, overall, it's like all good shit. That's not good. Randomize it. No, it's a necromancer with 17 double passion shooting. That's pretty funny. But no. No. It's probably fine. Okay, I mean, I'm fine. We're gonna be going in here and doing a bit deeper diving anyways. So, I don't know why you're suffering from malnutrition. Get rid of that. Impressive. That's a terrible trait. Vengeful gay. Sure! Why not? I mean, as a character, she's pretty useless. But it's like, how nitty-gritty am I gonna go here? Yeah, I'm not gonna get too... Oh, do they all start with... No, they don't all start with malnutrition, so that's just weird. I have to get rid of warrior. We don't want any backstory that involves +2 shooting. I also don't want anything that removes a lot of... Yeah, that's fine, but that gives +2 shooting. Kid scientist into a mad scientist. And he's... And... fucking super soldier. Why not? Cuts out just too much. Can't do dumb labor. Anybody that can't do dumb labor in the start of a tribe is rough. Military officers +8 shooting. That's +2. Okay, this works. This is good. This works for me. Okay, too smart, psychopath. But you got +2 shooting. +2 shooting. Accursed child, can't do anything. Can't do anything. Can't do dumb labor. Vengeful child's +2 shooting. Archers, big +2 shooting. Again, you need somebody that can do dumb labor. Crash Baby Framer. There you go. Big construction. We can swap that to that. Bump that down. Bump that up. Good, 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 good. Keep moving. This looks good. Creepy breathing's pretty shitty. People really don't like that. Nix that. Do that. Not everyone has to be a melee god in the tribe. I mean, obviously that's not going to happen. But nope. 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 Oh, this is an android. Really? Does not look like an android, but I guess it is. Yeah, this is good. I think this works. Let's do that. I think we're set. I'm overall inclined to go with this. I mean, the point remaining thing, it's like, I don't know. I never understand it exactly. Well, then don't use point limits. Problem solved. Okay. So for a name then for this series, I'm thinking Forged in the Fire. Because we're going to have forges, we're going to be meleeing, and there's going to be lava. So it's fire. It makes sense. Alright. Big old lava. River all the way through the middle into the ocean. Lots of lava. Now, the ocean is good, but it has its drawbacks to making your base near it. And that's because enemies can move through the water. So you have to completely block it off, which is not as simple as it sounds, because you have to actually make bridges. Yeah, and I think like you have bridge technology from the start, so that's not a concern. This concerns me. This looks like an Ancient Danger ready to pop. Although I don't think Ancient Dangers usually have doors, so that might not be it. Where would the Ancient Danger be? This looks odd. I don't think that might be it. That might be it. I didn't think it was ever made out of sandstone, but it could be. Alright, so then what I'm thinking, to be honest, aside from whatever this is, I like this area. We've got farming area right here. All this farming area. Lava is impassable, so they can't move over there. So we have this choke point right here, and we'd have to wall off this section and this whole section. Alternatives. This. With the lava there, that's a single choke point. It's a lot of rocky terrain. But there is fertile soil all up along here. This might actually be better. I wouldn't have to wall off the water. Yeah. That could be good. That could definitely be good. That lava wall there. Very nice stuff. There's an anima tree there. I think we would chop that down right away just to avoid issues. Yeah, probably just get rid of it. The water here makes the kills box a little trickier. Can't build the kill box. Yeah, I guess I could. I've not settled on a kill box design. The problem with this spot is it does limit our growth a little bit. We're going to start small and we're going to stay kind of small. But for early game protection, it's going to be hard to beat that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, let's just say that we are. Go harvest the anima tree. Let's just do... allow everything. It's nice and simple. What do we got for creatures? Very little. We're going to be largely vegetarian from the looks of it. We can fish, of course, and we most likely will. But crops are going to be good. So let's just get that going straight away. The rice. The rice must flow. It's probably fine for a start. Rice. Okay. Good. Yeah. Set as stockpile zone. There. For pretty much everything. Yeah, pretty much everything. And then let's build a little home. That's not how you want to do it. Maybe just real small to start. Beds, we're probably not going to have... No, we don't have beds. We have slab beds, but that's not very comfortable. We got no cloth, so sleeping spots it is. Something. And set up a... campfire. Pretty warm, actually. Don't really need a... I mean, we will need a campfire for something. Probably just set up a torch lamp. Okay. Go about it. They're invisible. Okay. I deleted that mod that lets me change their skin color. We'll just have to deal with it. Alright, so we got this psychic stream. So that's -6 for 5 days. Fortunately, I hit everybody. I should have just waited. Need recreation variety already. Fine, here's your hoopstone ring. I hope you enjoy it. We can set up fishing zone. Do all the... Oh, yeah. No, that's correct. Okay, so we got fish in there, blah, blah, blah. Let us manage. fine. Yeah, entertain. Good. Cooking is your priority. Good, good, good. Hunting, also your priority. Hunting, we're going to have to do with melee weapons. But, as you saw, there's not that much to hunt anyways. So... Damn it. It's definitely not what I meant. This here, this here. Okay. Harvest. Yeah, everyone can do except for him. Grow. Mine, drill, plant cut, drugs. Yeah, this is the really quick and dirty way of doing it. Stone cut, craft. Load, cremate, new, boo, 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 boo. Have everybody do everything. Fish. Fish. No. That works. Okay. So who's our melee god? Who is technically our leader? 5, 7, 6. So James has our highest melee. Our drone. Our android. I don't know if I can allow that. Also, he's got a gun. That is to be destroyed. Can't throw it into the lava, so it's just going to sit there until I can smelt it. Yeah, I don't know if I want to give that to him. Now, Kamsurba is our super soldier. And she's got 5 melee. I gotta say, so overall, the fact that she's a super soldier, I think that has to kind of make her our leader. So she's gonna take the... Let's see, we got an Ikwa and a knife. This does 1 to 33 damage. Yes. Somehow, yes. 99% armor penetration factor. Armor penetration of a number. 6.76 DPS. Alright, that's an easy number to look at. 6.576. Or 6.56. So, yeah, I think the Ikwa is better. So you go ahead and equip this. Tiger can equip the knife. James actually has a steel combat knife. You can equip that. Drop all that ammo. Okay. And the javelins. I don't think these are ranged weapons. Or I don't think they're melee. They're not. Maybe I'm wrong. I think they can be. I don't know if I can restrict a person from not throwing it, though. Oh, we also have a wooden club. So... Namego. You can probably equip the club. Although, green is vengeful. So she's more inclined to actually smash some heads in. Good. We'll get Namego some sort of melee weapon. Yep, fire there. Alright, we got a lot to do. As always. We want to get the research bench going quick. Faster we research, the better. It's already 95 degrees outside, and we're in fall. So you can imagine what the summers are going to be like. So we're going to need passive coolers. Definitely. And we're going to need a lot of wood. So let's just get started on wood. For those that are wood inclined. And then we can start mining pretty much all this out. Not that much. Can't be exposed or anything. Something like that. Get to work on all that fun stuff. And then with the wood, we can start talking about our kill box. So let's say, for argument's sake, as I said, this water sort of puts a pickle in things. But let's say that we wall off here. So we don't have to worry about that. And this part with the water, all this is part of our community. Because this is all fertile soil. I mean, we probably want to use this. So we're going to include that. So we're going to wall this off. I mean, we'll probably, like, double stack that and make it out of stone or steel or something. I haven't even looked at steel yet. Kill box. What we want is basically a winding path. You want a winding path with traps. The problem with that is that your characters then have to actually go over the path if it's... Or they have to go over the traps if the path is too narrow. If you make the path long enough, and make it wide, then it doesn't matter. Like, if there's not a trap every step of the way, they're gonna die. Especially if the traps are made out of, like, steel. The damage of traps is nuts. Like, if you actually look up the formula, it's really nuts. It's like 100 damage. Steel trap is like 100 damage times 3 or something like that. Or times 5, actually. I think it's like 5 attacks instantly. So it's nuts. That's why it seems to insta-kill most things. So I'm actually going to plan this first. Let's just plan it. So let's just say... I think we walled that off. And this was what we were working with. Yeah, this would all have to be walled off then. Because we need to construct like a 2-step passageway. So 2 wide. So then you'd also have to wall this off. You'd do something like that. The AI is not that smart. So, I mean, even something like that, just to start with traps, that will kill practically anything that wants to attack us. Now, obviously, that is not sufficient in the long run, especially if we make it all out of wood. Because they're going to be bringing in artillery and blah, 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 blah. But by that point, we should be able to reseed further into this mountain, and we can sort of reevaluate our kill box. Not that a mountain fully protects you or anything. But, I mean, there's going to be struggles here, and it's going to be a learning process. So we're just going to see how it goes. But I think this is a good, simple, early kill box. It doesn't... I mean, this is not a melee kill box. I did see a design for one of those that looked really effective. It involved using a generator at the end of like a single tile path. And that's because enemies can't... Generators block line of sight, but you can move over them. So you can have all your... If you couldn't move over them, enemies wouldn't go down the path, because the generator blocks the end of it. But since it can go over it, they'll think, okay, they'll just go over it. But you have all your dudes right there at the end of the path next to the generator, and they can't see them through the generator. So it's basically just big ambush at the end of the path. Because that's the key thing with enemy pathing, is that they need to be able to reach a spot. Otherwise, they won't go down the path. So that's why something like this works. Because if you block every other avenue of approach off, they'll be like, okay, we'll just go through this. And they then trigger all the traps and die. Traps are not as honorable as melee combat, I'll be honest. But I'm allowing them, because otherwise this could be really rough. Okay. Alright, James doesn't sleep. Forgot about that. He just does not look like an android. Okay. James is going to be doing stuff. Burn weapon. I don't know if I can burn guns. Oh, it seems I can. Ranged weapons. Oh no, I can't burn guns. Just burn bows and stuff. Ammunition, turrets. That's it. Ranged weapons, ammunition, turrets. Just burn them all. Any quality. Forever. Okay, that's that. He's doing it 1 by fucking 1? Are you serious? And let me get... He won't actually burn anything he's carrying. He won't. Shit. That's atrocious. I mean, that's what I want to do. I don't want to just discard it somewhere. I want to physically burn it all. It's how it's meant to be done. So he'll just be doing that. That's what androids are for. Okay. We want to get research going quickly. I mean, it's even more important for a tribal start than a normal start. So let's get... We need steel, of course. Let's look at our steel, shall we? Let's do here. Select all things on map. Got some there. This does not show you how deep the veins go or anything. But there's actually quite a bit of steel on this map, which makes sense because it's a mountain. So that's awesome. Some of it's trickier to get to than others, though. This looks like our best bet for now. So mine that as well. And for hunting, still just some hares, squirrel, tortoise. Yeah, we're going to need to grow more rice if we're going to be vegetarians. This can all become rice. Okay, fine. We're already losing our eel and our koi. Gotta make this into meals. Do until 12, sure. Fucking 1 by 1 burning. Alright, self-aid. Super soldiers. Yeah, I mean, that should always be on. Why do you have... No. No, don't. Okay, I don't know what that is. CQC. Well, that's probably good. Alright, so her points go in towards different specializations for ranged weapons, but she also has combat abilities, max stamina, yeah. Her actual super soldier ability is probably not going to be that relevant. It was mostly just the passive benefit. Who's our chef? Namiago. Cannot cook simple meal. We don't have enough fish. Okay, but you could make a fish. James is really hogging that. Yeah, but we need meals, so get to cooking. Well, I mean, she's fishing. She's fishing. We'll get there. Did we ever... I feel like the Lovecraft playthrough, I think we fished a lot. And I don't remember if it ever got that good. Yeah, need defenses. We're not playing with Phoebe Chillax, so something's going to come fairly soon. Just look, we got plenty of wood. So let's build our kill box here. This block. This. 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 Quite a bit of wood. Spike traps. So, got one here, 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 here. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, this is an exceptional amount of wood. Well aware. But it also kills everything. It's be very shocking if anything we would encounter in the early game would survive a trip through there. Good. Okay. Yeah, we already got low food. Food goes quick. Rice is still probably another day out or so. James should really be doing something for food. He could go hunt. Actually, I don't know if he is assigned. He is our hunter. Well, go figure. Go hunt some shit. Go hunt everything. Let's watch him. There he's going. He got the squirrel. Easy peasy. He got something else. I mean, it's a little OP, I would say, for a tribe to start with an android. Doesn't really make much sense. But it kind of works. I mean, you know, the whole dying Earth thing. Like, they just happen to, like, how old is this guy? 749 years old? I mean, this guy could have just been handed down through the tribe, and they don't really understand how he works or anything. And he's too stupid to, like, explain electricity to them, or... I don't know. He's a tier 4 android. He's incapable of intellectual. See? So he can't tell them about all the past technology and how he's made and all that. So they're primitive people, but he's just... I don't think they'd worship him or anything like that. But that would make sense why his melee skill is so good. He's been with this melee tribe for hundreds of years. It all works, baby. It all works. Okay, we're still burning bullets one by one. We'll get there. Herbal medicine is oh shit. That's pretty shitty. Eventually all these bullets will just deteriorate away. We need indoor storage. I'm gonna just go ahead and... I don't know what happens when you build over lava. I guess we'll find out. Rice, just about done. That's good. Thrumbo sighting, a herd of them. I mean, that would give us enough meat for years if we actually managed to kill one. I think if we dragged a Thrumbo through the kill box, it probably would die. But managing that, we can't aggro it from range. We have to we have to melee it. And that could easily be a one-shot, so... I don't even know where they are. Best to just forget about it. We wouldn't be able to keep meat that long anyways. Okay. Yeah, kind of running low on food there. There's not a single creature on the map. Kind of a problem. Now, Admiral. What? I have a pet red snapper? Fucking slaughter that shit. Go get it, James. Okay. Oh, can you actually just haul it on your way back instead of just being an asshole about it? Alright, sweet. This will be worth 120 meat. Well, it's going to be less than that. Starvation. Yeah. No, you're a chef, right? Who's our chef? Yeah, you're our chef. Why can't you make simple meals? You're eating raw fucking food. Oh, I guess it was all accounted for by other people that were starving. Combat supplier. Alright. Our faction should be named. I don't know. What's the name of our tribe of warriors? I don't know. I'm never good at this. I'm not a creative person. People always want me to write shit. It's like, I'm not that creative. I can't come up with stuff. Let me just randomize, see what we get. People of the tar pit. Well, then let's just do the people of the magma. And our settlement shall be called... It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. None of these really fit, though. Oh, Minoko is okay. Gray Boulder. There you go. Alright, something. Who's our chatty Cathy? Green? No. Cam Serb, our super soldier. Of course. Intimidating. Alright, we have very little money. Extremely little money. But we can sell this gun. I think that's okay. I'll sell a gun. Sell the javelins. Sell the rest of the ammo. If only just to stop that process. Buying medicine would not be the worst idea I've ever had. Let's just buy 3 of that. Melee weapons. A good wooden axe. That's probably not bad. I mean, as far as shit I can afford, that's not bad. Alternatively, I could buy a feral gas mask. Or a round shield, which would take most of my money. Okay, let's buy the shield. I don't know. I could make that probably pretty easily. Take the axe. That's a good wooden axe. I wouldn't be able to make that for a while. Give that to Kamsurba. Wherever the hell they dropped it. Who knows? Somewhere. Why do you have... Okay. Alright, we got some meals going on. That's not bad. We're going to have more rice. I mean, once the rice starts flowing, it flows. I don't think we're quite at that point. But pretty close. Pretty close. With the fish, it's doable. Just as long as we get these walls up. Completely out of wood. Our dog's name is Fable. That's kind of cool, actually. It's not bad. Amiago's not having a good go of it. Ate raw food, brutal outdoors. Open spaces are driving me insane! Slept in the cold. It's not that cold. 62 degrees. Okay, it's getting down there. Still, you're a hardy tribesman. Yeah, this is really annoying when you're sleeping outside on the stone and there's a whole caravan nearby just making a big racket. Yeah, that's not a good night's rest, I'll be honest. Kill box is at an acceptable point right now if we got raided. But we can do better. We can do better. Maybe I shouldn't have set such a big mining project. Let's cancel this. That's good enough for now. plenty of wood to collect. Start getting steel so we can start getting research going. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Hold on, let me just get a little stool in there. No, I don't want a steel stool. I want a wood stool. They're not going to let me do a wood stool. Never mind. Okay, let's look at our research. Plumbing. Oh, yeah, I guess right now they're just shitting in the water. Could just jump straight to electricity. I mean, we have so much wood, we could easily get wood generators going. And then you're basically in the modern age at that point. I mean, I don't have any problem jumping right to electricity. It is going to take a long time. That's 3,200. And we're not geniuses. It's because we're skipping some tech levels there by jumping straight to electricity. But, I mean, shit. Hard to say. Depends on how much we want to wallow without electricity. The main appeal of electricity is, of course, the freezer. Yeah, let's do it. And it's the smartest thing, even though it's going to take the longest. Electricity's just too good, man. It's too OP. Yeah, you definitely haven't gotten all the wood yet, so... But, look at that rice. Look at that rice come in. We got plenty. Okay. I think our food problems are pretty much solved then. As long as you just keep non-stop supplies of rice, you can eat vegetarian forever. We do have fishing just to supplement it. But I don't know. Eventually that might not be worth the time. We'll see. The only concern is if winter hits and it's not warm enough to sustain crops. This is a pretty warm area, but we'll see. Yeah, so characters have to keep going through the kill box every time they want to leave, which is really annoying, but there's just no way around it. Holy shit! A whole fucking tribe of gazelles. No, I shouldn't kill them all. We can't keep meat cold, so just a few of them. But hot damn. Also berry bushes everywhere. I probably didn't account for that. Okay. We could start... I think if we grew cotton. We could do bedrolls. Which is something. Yeah. No food. Don't worry about the food. We have plenty of food. Dirty cooking area. Well, I believe that. Yeah, we need a lot more wood. Wood is good, as me pappy used to say. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get it all. Okay, Solitary Praetor. Do we want to be part of the Empire? Yeah? I mean, I don't see why not. I don't think we're opposed to that. Cam Serba, of course. Super Soldier Silent might not be useful for her. That's okay. Silent is never that useful, I find. Manhunting Arctic Fox. Now, this is a situation. He's on his own. Can he outrun the fox? Yes, it looks like he can. Through the kill box. Shuttle arrives. Someone's on a food binge. That's pretty terrible. Okay, you can just get in the shuttle, and there you go. Boom, there you go. Immediately hit it, and dead. Simple as that. That was like the first one. That's what I'm saying, baby. It's good. Kill box. And traps will be useful for a long while. Especially once we upgrade them to steel. Green. Are you even my chef? Oh, you're sort of my half chef. Yeah, you should find something better to do. I don't know what, but find something better to do. Go mine or something. Or cut plants. Cut down trees. It's a good thing for you to do. Heal root. Let me just find that. 5. 8. Go for that. Okay. Yeah. I know, the situation's not great. It's never that great at the start. You know, you just headed out on your own. Off into the wilderness, and you're trying to set up a new home. It's not gonna be fun, easy times. It's not gonna be a big party. Okay, well, I didn't expect that. Didn't expect the plague. That's a bit of a wear and tear on our... Where did we get a bedpan? I mean, yes, I know I need to make, like, a latrine. And a well. Well, we don't really need a well. We're right next to a source of water. But we could make a latrine. There you go. Maybe that's a little close to our home. There you go. Something. Yeah, our chef is held up with the plague. So that's not good. We really need that heal root, by the way. Yeah. Can you go get that? James? Good. Who's starving? Tiger. Feed him. Who's our main doctor? Kamsurba, of course, the super soldier. It's got a little minor plague and all that, you know? It's not that big of a deal. Maybe you should... Okay. Gazelle meat rotting. Namiago's just not having a great go of it. We have no servant. What does that mean? Oh, the servant role. Okay. So they'll all be happier if someone is a servant. Well, Kamsurba is our anointed chief. But there's not really much benefit to actually having a chief. It just makes them, like, demand more stuff. So what exactly is the servant? It's the moral guide. So this is the one you want with the highest social, generally. Kamsurba is going to be the leader, so... Yep, green is going to be our moral guide. Yep, good. Just lost 75 trout. That's pretty shitty. Maybe I should have let that person cook more. Alright, well that'll make everyone a little happier at least. Amiao, can you just cook for a little bit? That'd be really great. We're definitely gonna lose some rice. I guess it's like 40 days. The rice is so good. Can we please finish building this? Has anyone ever cut down plants and trees around here? Regis. Maybe you should tend to him first. Yeah, refuse until I have guest beds. How's your plague doing? Oh, you're fine. How's your plague doing? You're... Okay, I mean... It's a little close for comfort, but I think you'll be fine. It's very close. He got immunity, so that's good. I'm sure you'll make it. I mean, what's gonna stop you? Little plague? We're forged in the fire. Boom. Immunity. All good. Can we get some wood now, please? Wood would really help out. No, don't. Why are you contacting this weird tribe that lives up in the volcano for a doctor? We don't even have any medicine. Fuck. I don't know if we have enough rice for me to stop temporarily. I'd like to grow heal root, but heal root takes 7 days to grow, and you need a minimum growing skill of 8. I don't even know if we have that. We do, but only he does. Oh no, we have 2 of them. Okay. So we're actually pretty good plant people. Alright, we'll give it a try. Yeah, research. It's gonna take a long time. We got 180 on it right now. I mean, shit in a canoe. Does anybody cut trees? I said cut trees, I know. We need trees, though. We need wood. Don't make that a bigger priority. James. I mean, look at that. That's what I'm saying about, like, priorities. Look. He needed wood for the fire and the cooler. He cut down a tree, grabbed some wood for the fire, went back to the fire, went back to the wood, now coming back for the cooler. I mean, there's just a better way of doing things, I think. Alright, so this is roofed in now. That's very good. This is now roofed in. That's very good. Didn't get all the steel quite yet, but it's close. We can start talking about bedrooms, I think. That's the thing when you're mainly building around mountains and stuff. It takes a long time to just clear out stone. Everything's pretty cramped. Yeah, heal root just takes a long time even to plant. It's a big investment of our time, but there's clearly not that much heal root on the map. Let me check. There's 33 across the entire map. I guess I could. But I think if we do one crop cycle of heal root, we're going to be set for a long while. Fucking flu. I mean, I went from the plague to the flu. Shit. He was planting heal root. Alright, in that case, I have to get heal root. Good. To start. Green has gone into a murderous rage and is planning on killing James. And I think we can all agree that that's probably not a good development for anybody. I need to arrest Green in order to stop her murderous rage. It's either that or incapacitate her, but that's a little touch and go. So, unfortunately, we're going to make... Yeah, we're going to make the latrine a temporary prison. We're going to have James try and arrest her. Okay. Oh, that removed the role of servant. Then we're just going to release her right away. Yeah, I mean it's not great. We've been in this road before. Shit. Really need better living quarters, but what the fuck am I gonna do, you know? There's not that much space. I think uh cancel this. We have to mine this out. Like that. That might function. As soon as you do that though, the roof's gonna fall off. And then they're gonna be sleeping outdoors again. So, you know. Right, so. Now we've got sewage, fecal sludge that is just sitting in our storage. So that's good. We need to set up a burn pit. The burn pit can be over here. That's acceptable. Okay. It's not great. How's his flu doing now that he's in a wander? Definitely needs to be treated. Storage is full. Good. Good. And they want to have a fucking party. Are you insane? Just because you're a super soldier living your best life does not mean that everyone else is ready for a party. I mean, it might help with spirits, I suppose, with moods. But everyone except this guy is doing all right. So maybe just fuck it. Gotta have a servant, otherwise everyone's even more pissed off. Okay. Now, as the servant, you could preach health to this guy. Except he's mentally broken, so you can't. Shit. Okay, there you go. Preach health. I mean, it probably doesn't help to be sitting next to the latrine. I'm not a doctor or anything. That seems to make sense. Green's now in a daze because of the just horrible living conditions we have set up here. Can't say that's a shock. We don't have a chef. So people are going to be eating raw food. Just one's ill and one's having a breakdown. So that's good. That's good. Tiger could cook, though. Need warm clothes. It's gonna reach 38 degrees. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it is. Well, it's not really that cold. It's a little cold. Doesn't help the situation of everyone being pissed off. Granlin pot. That's probably good. I don't know if we can be arsed right now, though. Too many bigger problems. People are eating raw rice. That's how you get pretty sick. Miyago. Yeah, he'll pull through. He'll be fine. It's just one thing after another. All right. I think we're going to end it off here. I'm not going to play anything on my own. Not at this point. Defenses were perfectly fine. We're good for quite a while, I think. I'm guessing. We'll see. I'm just kind of surprised we haven't had a raid yet. Food, we're mostly okay. It's just kind of like getting our rooms set up. We went into the mountains, and I always struggle with doing that early on. What I probably should do is just tear down this whole structure. There's definitely room here for me to just set up 4 bedrooms. So maybe I shouldn't even waste time digging further into the mountain. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, my name is Mangg. This has been Rimworld. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.